Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, my name is Kent. The channel is EOS San Diego. And I'm back in my old location making my videos again. Back where I used to make them before COVID. And then I started making them on the computer, and everybody liked them in the outside location better. And I got a solution for my motorcycle problem too. I'll show you here in a second. I've got a different motorcycle I'll be riding, so I can do some videos on the motorcycle too. So yeah, my other motorcycle is more of a Sportster. I've got more of a cruiser bike this time. So I'm gonna start making some videos on the bike and do them as I'm walking. So you'll be seeing a lot of this motorcycle. Yeah, it's another motorcycle that I've got. But I never wanted to do them with this motorcycle. In fact, I might do a little bit with this motorcycle as I leave, because I think because it has a windscreen that the glare might keep the video from being seen. So I'll give it a little shot before we leave. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit tonight about where we're at as far as EOS is concerned, and why I think we're in a really good position. First of all, I got to tell everybody that Pomelo, the funding grants are just a few days, I think 3 or 4 days from concluding. So if you could help us out with the Challenge DAC, I would really appreciate it. The Challenge DAC, and of course EOS San Diego and EOS Spanish, any support we get right now is critical, it's crucial. The Challenge DAC needs more support. I'll do my end, I'll make the videos. I'll come out here. In fact, I'd like to start making them almost every night if I can keep that schedule going. I'll keep the content coming, but we need the community support. We really do, and I would really appreciate any help you guys can give us through the next couple days on the Challenge DAC. EOS San Diego and of course EOS Spanish. Of course, EOS San Diego is me making these nightly videos, posting them on Twitter, posting them on YouTube, and then interacting with all the social medias that we do. I do some on Instagram, but mainly YouTube. So it's making these YouTube videos almost every night. I used to make them every night until things kind of started slowing down, and then I quit. It's been a while since I've made them every night, but I will start up again. If the community supports us, then I'll support the community by making this content. Because as far as I'm concerned, there isn't anything bad to talk about as far as EOS is concerned. It's funny, I used to make a daily search of all the things going on with EOS, with EOS Blockchain. And then I would talk about what I found during the day on my daily search. And it's so funny because all the searches that I've had lately are all dated. They don't have anything current. It is all behind the time. Most of it's about EOS and the fact that Dan Larimer left. We all know that. That's a long time ago. That the Block 1 is no longer, doing the blockchain or separated from the community. I mean, all this stuff is news, but it's not news that's reflective in price. It's just news that is, most of it is negative news. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of slowed down on the videos, because every time I put a video up, everybody would just use that as an opportunity to go on about how bad the EOS blockchain had been going. But currently, with the ENF in control, and the fact that we can get on Discord every Wednesday it's 12 Pacific on the West Coast, 12 a.m. What would it be? 12 a.m. Pacific Coast time on Discord. They have the ENF Fireside Chat hosted by Stephen Bison. That's a great call. If you want to find out what's going on with EOS, join that call. Everybody's invited, and it's very easy to get on, and the community is heard. The voice of the community is heard, and it's an encouraging call. If you want to find out what's going on with EOS, by all means, get on that call and start interacting with the other people. I get on it here. I've actually been talking here recently. In the first few calls, I just was listening, but now I'm talking a little bit more because I'm getting excited about what's going on with EOS. So, and I did make a comment last week, and I didn't get a chance to conclude my comment. I talked about how EOS is the #1 blockchain next to Bitcoin. What I wanted to say, and Stefan kind of cut me off, but what I wanted to say, he actually kind of laughed about it, but what I wanted to say really was EOS is the #1 smart contract blockchain, and Bitcoin is the #1 blockchain as far as holding value. So that's I look at the blockchain world as two different worlds. The Bitcoin world, which is store value, and of course the smart contract world, which is of course EOS. Because I think EOS has command and control as far as smart contract platform is concerned. And I think all these other platforms that we're looking at right now, Solana, and I think there's a ton of others. I don't think any of them, if you look at them closely, match EOS as far as performance is concerned, as far as the amount of time that they've been around. EOS has been around for almost 4 years now, and who's involved and the performance currently. I don't think any of those blockchains meet, what's going on with EOS, especially with the ENF in charge. With the ENF in charge, all the problems we've had over the past 4 years are already well known, well documented, and now being worked on and solved. The problems are being solved. And that's why I'm so excited about it right now. Not to mention the fact that the price, I think over a year ago, was $1, or actually it was over $5. In fact, I think last May it was around $10 or $11. And now it's down to $1.30. So it has had an incredible downturn. So here's an opportunity to buy a smart contract platform that doesn't have an equal as far as performance and as far as time in, and just the fact that they're a $4 billion blockchain. The fact that if they raise $4 billion, one time it's one of the top 5 tokens in the world as far as market cap is concerned, is trading at number 50 right now. I mean, if you want a deal, there's a deal for you. Grab the one that's 50 that used to be number 5 and buy it at discounted rates. Buy it discounted, because that's what you're buying when you're buying EOS right now. You're buying EOS on sale, buying EOS on a discount. So take advantage of that discount and get aboard with the ENF, because I think the ENF has given us a lot of good things to be happy about. Of course, the performance of the blockchain is, like I say, superb. And of course, the other thing about it is the community is now in control, which makes the blockchain a much better blockchain for the user, the builders. Not where you have a plan like Block 1 did, is where raise as much money as you can and then turn around and buy Bitcoin with it and do nothing to support the product, nothing to support the blockchain, nothing to support the apps that are running the blockchain. And that was what happened for 4 years with EOS, 3.5 years, until the ENF took over. Now the ENF is fully in charge, and the ENF is gladly taking the responsibilities that should have been taken in the beginning and doing everything that they should do to keep this blockchain as one of the top blockchains, if not the best blockchain, the best smart contract platform in the world. And if you don't believe me, get on the call, get on the Discord channel. I challenge you to get on a Discord calls and start listening to what's going on with the blockchain, and see for yourself if you think that this is not the blockchain that will be the de facto blockchain of the future as far as smart contracts platforms are concerned. It's all good news. Some of the people that are coming back, or some of the people that were involved before, like Nathan James, of course we have Evil Rose is the leader. We've got EOS Nation, who's been the actual kind of like the stable rock of EOS since its inception, the block producer that really took this thing and made it work was EOS Nation. And I watched EOS Nation from the very beginning, because I was making videos before the blockchain even launched, and I was watching the guys up in Canada, and I said, man, they're really passionate about this. And now that they have been able to get the community to take control of this thing, I think you've got the best combination of people, combination of technology, and combination of time in. Don't forget, like I said, it's a $4 billion blockchain, amount of money raised, the amount of resources available, and the fact that you have a community that's very, very active and very lively right now that is fully invested in this blockchain. And of course, one of the things I've always thought EOS lacked, and the reason I ever started making these videos a long time ago, was I thought EOS lacked leadership. I mean, Dan Larimer, as good as he was as far as technology was concerned, he was not a leader. And neither was Brendan Bloomer, and neither was Brock Pierce. I mean, they were all filling some sort of position in EOS, but I don't think any of them are really good leaders. And I always thought that they needed a sturdy leader, somebody that was really going to be stable, sturdy, and pull this thing together and bring it forward. And now we have that. We have a group of people, the ENF, and of course, led by Evil Rose, that are stable, that are understanding this, and are putting the time in to make it the blockchain that it needs to be. And like I say, I went back and watched a lot of videos on EOS here recently, and there's none of them that are accurate as far as time and date is concerned. As far as time and what's going on in this time, all of them are still talking about stuff that happened years ago, not what happening now. So anyway, I'm gonna shut this thing down because I hear some music in the background, and I don't want to kill the video with the background music. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.